Salve omnes, welcome to a screencast of Salutatio I Part 1. This is following on the Adventus story we just read. A woman has arrived from Greece bearing a letter from Haterius, and she is sort of stunned at the customs that she's seeing in the city, and she's about to see an important Roman custom, the Salutatio, the dawn greeting. So I'll point out some important things along the way, especially the Apple of Absolute, which she just learned. So prima hora at the first hour, so just after dawn there, clientes ante domum haterii conveniebant. Clients were gathering in front of the house of Haterius. Omnes, oculis in Januam defixis, comma, patroni favorem expectabant. All of them with their eyes having been fixed onto the door were waiting for the favor of their patron. And so right here, just a couple of things. Obviously, the able of absolute there, so the oculis de fixis, comma, and notice it is totally possible to have some other information thrown in there. So here, the prepositional phrase in Januam. And a cultural tidbit as well, clientes and patroni, right? So clients and patrons formed really the backbone of Roman society. There was a very definite pecking order, and patrons were expected to take care of their clients, and clients depended on their patrons for all sorts of favors, sometimes even money and food, as we'll see. So alii beneficium, alii sportulum sperabant. All right, so we have a nice alii sum. We're hoping for beneficium, a favor. Notice it's bene and ficium from facio, so a good deed, but a favor, something like that, an act of kindness. Others were hoping for a sportula, so this is a specific Roman custom. It is a gift of food or money given from the patron to his clients. Puella, sero adstante, comma. Notice everything in the ablative there. So the girl with her slave standing nearby, PAP. She stopped on the outer part of the crowd, ignorant of the customs of the Romans. She literally was rolling in her mind. She was wondering, why, tot homine, so many men were standing there at illa hora, at that hour. So clearly this is not something that would have been done in her native Greece, and so this is a strange thing for her. Notice as well, starent, stara infinitive, slap on that nt, and you made an imperfect subjunctive. And why have the subjunctive there? Well, why indeed? Cur sets up an indirect question. Janua subito aperta, comma, in limen apparuit praeco. So with the door suddenly having been opened. And you can translate that as a phrase as well, but for now, doing the translation ease really gets the point across. With the door suddenly having been opened, on the threshold appeared the praeco. This is going to be the herald, the doorman, the announcer. He is the one that guards access to Haterius' house. Corpus eos erat ingens et obesum. So huge and fat was his body. His face or his expression was haughty or arrogant. Superbus doesn't mean superb, but it means something like arrogant. His eyes maligni, malign, or here something like spiteful. So he is looking down on everyone. He's got a mean face. He's big and fat. Clientes praecone viso, comma. So, like I said, once we've learned the abab, it's everywhere. So the clients with the herald having been seen immediately began to shout. Again and again, idem tidem. They were begging him, ut se ad patronum admitterit, to admit them to the patron, right? And so after orabant, they were begging. You get indirect command there. They were begging him to admit them to the patron. Tamen, however, he looked around, and here we have the adverb of superbus. So again, arrogantly, haughtily, and at first, dixit neque quiquam. See, he did not say anything at first. Tandem, at last, omnibus silentibus, comma, abab, with everyone finally silent, the herald thus began. Dominus noster, Quintus Haterius Latronianus ratione sua subducit. So our master, Haterius, is subducit suas rationes. He's doing his bills or something, his finances, his accounts. Um, Therefore, he orders three citizens to subscribere, so to sign as witnesses for his account. So, Cadete, Gaio Julio Alexandro, Gaio Mimio Primo, Lucio Venuleo Aproniano. So command form here, the imperative: yield, make way for, and you get these three datives. And then, so the pronomen, usually abbreviated C, even though it starts with a C, is actually Gaius, which we spell with a G. Gaius Julius Alexander, Gaius Memmius Primus, and the L stands for Lucius, so Lucius Venuleius Apronianus. Um, who therefore auditis nominibus suis, comma, abab, with their names having been heard, eagerly uh, having come forward, entered the house. So PPP dep, just before the main verb there. The rest, however, oculis in vultum praeconis defixis, comma, so with their eyes fixed on the face of the herald, the doorman, were waiting with hope of favor. Ad canam, so another announcement. So to dinner, says the herald. Haterius invites Lucius Volusius Maesianus and Marcius Licinius Privatus, Maecenas and Privatus, decima hora redire jubentur. So they're supposed to come at decima hora, the 10th hour. So try to think, when would that be? Now, moreover, make way for others, make way for the architect Gaius Rabirius Maximus, real guy, involved in a lot of Domitian's building programs, and make way for Titus Claudius Papirius. So while those guys, dum illi per Januam entrant, enter through the door, to the rest the herald announced, Vos omnes eubemini haterium tertia hora ad forum deducere. So you are all ordered. And so notice that many is present and passive, second plural. So y'all, you all are ordered to lead Haterius to the forum tertia hora. So one of the ways that Roman would kind of flex their importance is to show up in the forum with a big entourage with them. And so all of his clients are told that he's going to be heading down at the third hour, so they need to be there to kind of roll in with him. His verbis dictis, comma, ab. With these words having been spoken, he scattered a few denarii, a few coins, into the crowd. The clients, ne sportulam amitterent denarius rapida temptaverunt. So the clients attempted to snatch the denarii, ne amitterent. So in order that not. So ne is the negative version of ut. And so in order that they not lose the sportula, which as we saw was a gift of money or food, and usually given in sort of a kindly fashion, though here he's a jerk. So he makes them kind of scrabble around on the ground for him. Among themselves, they so violently struggle. So they struggle violently amongst themselves. And meanwhile, the girl, remember her, was standing motionless, astonished at this sight. So that is Salutatio Part 1. That should get you all set up to see the next part of the story when she makes her presence known.